Hello, mic check. I think mic looks good. How's everyone doing today? Hello, Master Kiki. Welcome, welcome. Hello, temp name. Not playing a game today because we have a lesson in a little bit, but I am doing open reviews, so if you guys would like me to look at your games, the weaker the better. And then I can give advice. The day is going well. Just finished lunch with Mother. So that was nice. Nice little lunch. And then lesson, and then we're going to work after. Hope everyone else's day is going well. That's fine. You can probably go ahead and put a game review link. That way we have something to do. If no one else posts the link, then we can look at yours. Sure, I can look at yours. Okay, 1Q.
Review started.
All right, so basically what we're going to be looking for is just minor things. Well, for starters, you're not taking double corners. Okay. Okay, you're being really fancy. You get a lead in the opening. Do you get a lead in the opening with your opening? Looks like that's a no. Let's see what happens. Because the way you're playing, I would expect you to know this stuff inside and out. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't know. I don't know your fancy Josekis. I only know my simple ones. 16. So if it was me, what I would do is I would keep playing the same Joseki for many games and then keep reviewing it with AI after. So if it was me, I would just keep playing the same Joseki over and over and over until I learned it inside and out. That's what I'm currently doing with my opening right now. For my 1,000 game challenge, I'm just playing the same opening over and over and trying to learn one new thing about the opening every single game. Then, of course, look it up with Josekipedia if you need to, or with Cat Train if you need to. But I would say the most important thing here is to review the game after. Does this ladder work? The ladder doesn't work. The ladder doesn't work, it's here. Should be, anyway. Okay. Living in the corner. White has to live. And then I'm going to say it's good for white. However, I don't see how white lives. We're going to see how this goes. Interesting, interesting. If white gets to squeeze everything, it's going to be good for white. But I don't really see another way for this to go. It's a capture race, and you're surrounded. So you have to win the capture race. Okay. This is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 22 points. This is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Okay, it's about even. Whoa. What? Yeah, probably a Seki, which means you're losing by quite a bit. It is pushed? Yeah, this is all Joseki, right? This is all just knowing your Joseki well. So this is actually a very easy fix. You just need to review with AI, and then play it like a dozen more times. And I think you would immediately improve this position. Okay, let's see what else we got. You really like dying and then trying to get out of it. Why not why do you not settle anything? I think you're too comfortable with dying. Okay. This is close. I want to say I still like white a little bit. 42? Are you dead? I think you're dead. Let me play this out. Let me play this out. Yeah, you're dead. There's an approach move liberty. But you can't be dead, which means there's a mistake here somewhere. Ah, you have to make the Seki. Does this make it I versus Noi? Still good for white, but at least white's dead now. This would be I versus Noi. And then if you do this, and white takes, then you have a million kill threats. Not even, because white's just gonna die. Oh, AI, you're so hard to understand. Okay, AI be darned. You should figure out this capture race. Because I think the big problem is you died. Yeah, you can't be lazy. You're dawn level. You're the top 0.1%. Right? You can't be lazy with your reading. If you want to be dawn level, stop being lazy. Just know the answer, and your life will be so much easier. Instead of, I might lose the game, it's, I'm not going to lose the game from this. All right? You just need to know the answer. So you can't be lazy with it. What are the time settings? 5 minutes? Yeah, you have plenty of time to read that out. Well, if it wasn't for M19, I would agree with you. But the approach move, you gotta double check. You gotta double check. You're the top 1% of Go players. I don't know if it's 0.1%. 0.1% might not be correct. I think it's the top 1%. You're the top 1% of Go players. If you don't read, who does? So Joseki, and don't be lazy with your reading. Oh, this game would be so annoying to play. I would hate to play this game as black. Because everything's in white's control and you're still down on points. But I want to say the issue is the stuff early on, the top right. After this, it's just game over. Yeah, after the top right, you're just losing. So just study it and don't be lazy with your reading. Just know what the answer is. It's like going into like a test and you're like, I have to figure this out. It would be a lot easier and a lot less stressful if you just knew the answers on the test. Right? If you just know what the answers are, then your life is going to be much easier. And you know what the answers are if you just read. The answer is right in front of you. You just have to read. M16 is so weird. This is weird. It's not conventional probably, but I've seen that type of pattern in several Josekis. Oh, you're not premium. Yeah, 0.4, 0.2. Okay, so the pincers would be more common. Let's see, what would I do if I played this way? I think what I would do is just make strength. Like you did. But instead of going this way, I would just settle. This is what I would do. Just settle it and I'm not dead. Hello, programming me. Yeah. If you don't know what to do, in my opinion, just settling is fine. It's just the opening. But some players will be like, just get into the reading or whatever. But if you're not reading, then you're doing none of the above. You have to either be really good at reading or you have to just be really good at basics. You can't do neither. Doing neither, you're just gonna get stuck. Hello, Spoon. My wife has hot cocoa. I had a Dr. Pepper and she had hot cocoa. Wanting to separate is fine, but you have to back it up with reading. But if you're not reading, if you're being lazy with the reading, then you can't play the style that you want to play. It's fine to be a reader. It's fine to be aggressive, but you have to be reading. You have to be doing Go problems every day. I'm a basics type player. I'm a very solid fundamental type player. That is me. But if I was to be an aggressive player, I would be doing Go problems every day, and I would be reading. I'd be using as much time as possible. You are white. Okie dokie. Are you making bases? Yeah, that lazy is probably the difference between 1 dot and 1 Q. Sure. So, reviews are open until 1 o'clock. Okay, so far everything's fine. Okay, so far you're doing great. Yeah, so far you're doing great. Okay, no 14Q mistakes yet. Still waiting for the 14Q to kick in. Ah, there we go. This doesn't work. Or it does work, but it doesn't matter. Don't do stuff like this for no good reason. Probably that, and then reduce. Just because it's Sente doesn't mean it's good. Why here? This one doesn't make much sense. You could do this one because this is the 2-2, the kick shape. You could do this one if you don't know what else to do. This is a nice basic shape. You could just straight invade, but that's a little aggressive. This one, if you're not going to cut, then don't do it. I feel like you're just placing fence. Okay, split them. Doesn't work though. But you could probably invade now. I think the issue is you aren't able to get in here. So probably this is easier for you to use. Otherwise, you can just invade and fight. It's possible. It's a little difficult, but it's possible. You could peep right here, right in these 3 stones, and then attach. It's beyond 14Q, but it's another idea. I don't like this move, this move, this move, and this move. All you're doing is forcing black to get the territory. Just be brave and go in, but you can't just let them get the territory. Yeah, a lot of moves right now are just doing nothing. Is this fixing something? This is following your opponent. So if you do nothing, what's the problem? What's the problem here? I don't think there is a problem. Like, what could possibly go wrong? You don't have influence. You are correct, but you don't give influence you don't give 4th line territory for influence. That is not a good trade. If you are afraid of it, then toss a stone in it. If you're afraid of it, that means you need to invade. Because if you avoid the problem, it's only going to get scarier. It's like when you're a kid and you're scared of the dark, and you're like something, or your feet are dangling off the bed and you're like something might be under the bed that'll just grab my foot. You logically know there's nothing there. But that fear, you're just afraid of it. Now you get over that, you get under the bed and you just look and confirm with your eyes what your brain already knows, that there's nothing there. Right? You just go do it. Go deal with it. So just throw a stone in it. Yeah, I think... no, my cat cut my hand. So there's a huge slash, like, right there. My cat cut my hand. It scared her. Was not. I was trying to stop her from getting out because we were going to work. So I tried to stop her with my foot because I had my hands full, and she jumped, and I went to catch her, and she was scared. So she got my hand really good. But I was trying to stop her from getting out because we were going to work. Yeah, all of these moves and this move are just wasted moves. They're not doing anything. You could literally put them like over here or something, and they would get something while threatening something. Just make sure they're doing something. Connect. You want Sente. You don't want to be here. The open section is here. This is where you want your stones to be. You don't want to be over here. There's nothing over here right now. So connect. There's none over there right now. Push. You know what you should probably be doing? You should probably be learning how to invade. So maybe shoulder hits, approach a fourth line, peep, and then approach a fourth line. You need to learn how to invade. I think that's the next thing for you to learn. Learn how to invade. Approach fourth line, peep, approach fourth line. And then sometimes you can do the attachments in reverse Hane. I think you need to learn how to, yeah, shoulder hits are great too. But I think right now you don't know how to invade, so you should probably just invade. You're dead. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. Oops. This is, I think this all happens because you're like, I don't know what to do right here. Right? You're like, I don't know what to do right here. So let's go find something over here. I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to avoid it. You have to still do something. You can't just avoid the problem. Very nice reading here. Very good. This is very good reading here. A bunch of nothing moves again. Okay, this is fine. You're getting fourth line territory, so this one's okay. Here, here, here. And then you got fourth line territory. Fourth line territory is very valuable. A little bit of a chicken move. This is a little bit of a misread, I think. Oops. Oh, you don't know the in-game Tsuji. They can't do this when you have their head blocked. What do I do now? Can I go here? I don't know. Maybe this one doesn't work, but it looks scary. It looks scary. It's fine. It's just it's a minor thing. It's not gonna lose you the game. Empty triangle, bad shape. Bamboo is better. That doesn't work. Somehow it worked. This doesn't do anything, but because you're supposed to fix here. But I know how quickly these things die at this level, so I understand the concern. So it's fine. Very good. Very good. Your reading of the second and third line stuff is good. You just don't understand the center. You don't know how to invade. Ooh, this one is another in-game. If it's a co, fight the co. Every single move that you do is a co-threat to this. Every single move that you do around the board is going to be a co-threat to this. It's a flower co, which means there's no risk to you if you lose the co. So if you lose the co, you do whatever and lose the co, nothing bad happens to you. Nothing bad happens to you. So fight that co. Try to lose it. Lose the co. That's how you fight co's. Try to lose the co. Try to lose the co. And if nothing bad happens to you when you lose the co, that's the best co to fight. Just get 2 moves in a row. Co's are great. Co's are great for comebacks. I think a lot of people try to win co's. That's why they don't like co's. Try to lose co's. I want 2 moves in a row. Get 2 moves in a row. I'm happy. Ooh, 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 this one is the thing. This one is the thing. There, 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 there. Can't do it. They can't do it when you have the head. In-game Tosuji. Lazy in-game reading. Oh no. It's okay, it's okay. You're still good. You're still good. You almost died. That one is okay. You can block right here because they don't have the head. Gotta have the head of the stones. Uh-oh. Oh. I think you're fine. There. Yeah, they have an approach move too. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Almost. 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 Chicken move. You're not an Atari. You really wanted to. Sure, I mean, why not, right? Gotta learn. How you learn these things. Okay, it's done. It's done. Wrap it up. Now you can pass. Now you can pass. Don't overkill it. I mean, try to read it. Try to read it. It's fine to try, but don't be lazy about it. Just see if you can come up with something. Yeah. It's good that you're trying, though. Trying's fine. But once you know that there's nothing, then just move on. All right, and hopefully you found the review helpful. I don't think I'm going to have time. I think I have this one, and then my lesson starts in 15 minutes. So I don't think I have time.
Review started.
Because I have a student I'm meeting in 15 minutes. You said you're white. Okay. Okay. Oh, fix the cut. Fix your cutting point. If I cut you, it's scary. Okay, shoulder head's fine. Ooh, what is this? Little crazy. If you want to invade, just invade. But this is not an invasion. This is not an invasion board. This is third line. We don't care about third line. So shoulder hit, jump, jump. Let them have it. Let them have it and you get the influence. This is less than this. Okay, very nice, very nice. Very, very nice, very, very nice. Good reading, good reading. Yeah, nailed it. Good reading there. Nope, you need one more. You need one more. You can't let them out. Because if they get out right here, your 2 stones are in a bad position. If you don't like this, then just connect. You don't have to Innovi if you don't want Gote. You want to be invaded. Oh, I say this all the time. You guys gotta watch my stream more often. You want to be invaded in Amoyo. You're like, please invade me. That is what you should be doing. You should be like, here, the door is open. Okay? You have a bunch of weapons and armor and stuff ready to go in here. You have all the supports. You're like, here, the door's wide open. You're in your own military base with all your comrades, and you open the door to the enemy. Please, I dare you to come into our base. You want to fight there. That is the place you want to fight. Arguably, you could do, like, this. Like, arguably, you could do that. You want to fight there. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. This one. Ambitious is not the word. It's understanding fundamentally that you win the game by attacking something. If you never attack, you never gain profit. You never gain a lead. So, how are you going to win the game if you never attack? You have to attack at least once in the game. This is the shape is here. The shape is here. Let's say you have to attack one time at minimum. Where do you want that fight? You want the fight where you have a ton of support. That would be where I want to fight. This feels very free. Nice. You're much better at reading than this guy. Your reading is much better than Block's. You don't need this. It's alive. Remember, these 3 stones are dead. So, run away! One-point jump. You are playing defense. Strong, connected shapes. Strong connected shapes. Knight's moves are cuttable. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Doot, 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 doot. Doot. Yep. Doot, doot, doot. Dang it! I miscounted. I did the Atari from this side of my head. My bad. My bad. My bad. I did the wrong one in my head. This happens because we got cut. Don't get cut on a weak group. Don't get cut on a weak group. This is why we play 1 point jumps. 1 point jumps are our friend. You're dead. You don't have the liberties to win a capture race. Lay here. Play and live. Live. One thing at a time. One life at a time. One life at a time. Okay, I like how I complimented your reading, but then you're dying everywhere. Which means your reading isn't the issue, it's your cutting points that are the issue. And then you're getting cut, and then you keep playing on the dead group. You got cut, and you kept playing on it even after it was dead. You didn't know how to use the Aji. You tried to cut because you're desperate. You're trying to force an answer. You can't force anything and go. It never works. You're trying to force it again because you don't like that you're dead instead of just not being dead. And then you get cut. And instead of living with what you can live with, you're ignoring that you're going to die because you don't like that you're going to die, so you just ignore that answer and keep going down a one-way street. You're in denial. That is, you're playing denial go. Once you die, you play denial go. You're like in denial that you're dead, so you don't play as if you're dead. You keep playing like you're gonna live. Just accept that you're dead and move on. Because you're making the situation worse. Like, you're actually doubling the value of your dead groups by playing on them. So once you die, 12,000 euro. Heck on. Once you die, leave it alone. Because by playing on it, you're actually increasing the value of it. So you're actually making the game much more difficult. You're making your mistake a lot more dramatic than it needs to be. $12,000. How do they get that Chinatown is the official sponsor of the weekend tournament? I want a $12,000 tournament. Is that at the European Congress? 1 Dawn, 120 euro. That's going to attract a lot of strong players. First place gets 1,500 euros. Second gets 1,100 euro. Top 5 open and top 5 rated. Performance when 5 of 5 gets a 60 euro. Sandbagging time. Best woman. Best in rank. 120 euro. For Dawn players. So this is... I really shouldn't touch this. I really should not as a streamer. But I don't think being trans would give you that much of an advantage as an amateur. I think it only matters at like the highest level. Because in Go, especially, it's all mental. So I don't think it matters at the amateur level. I would be interested in the science on that, but I don't think it matters at the amateur level. I don't think it would do you any good. The rank is still the rank, because we don't have separate rank divisions. It's still the same rank. Ah, yeah, but... Yeah... You're not gonna. I guarantee you there's some 7 Dawn female or something somewhere. How do they determine best? Because they got win 5. Is it the highest place, the highest rated, the best performance? So it's got to be performance, right? The best performance, which is 5 out of 5. I don't know. It's not important. Not important. But anyway, that's nice. They have $12,000. That is going to be an organizational question with a lot of political takes. So that is an opinion that I should not even try to answer. I don't know. That is my answer. I don't know the policies. I don't know. Probably you'd be fine. Because you would just get your own EGF rank. Right? I don't think you have to live in the countries. And you might, honestly, you might, but I don't think they would care. Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't care. Just the fact that you're there and you have an EGF rank, probably you get eligible for prizes. In the AGA, I believe in the open, anyone can win from anywhere. But in the Masters, you have to be a North American citizen. I think. Yeah. So I have a lesson in 2 minutes, and I want to use the restroom real quick before I jump into the lesson. So I am going to be right back, and then when I get back, we're going to jump into our lesson. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome, how are you?
Um, oh, you dropped me the link. Okay. All right, I'm there.
Okay, dokie.
Okay. Now, first, let me start by saying that um, last year in 2024, my main focus in Go was winning the Hand of God title in the Benkyo League every month.
Mm-hmm.
And I made it through the entire year, winning the Hand of God every single month. And
Nice.
yeah, it was fun and it was motivating, but I don't think it was necessarily productive. Be I felt like a lot of pressure to get in a lot of games, and I know you like me to have a lot of games, but as the year came to an end, I decided that I was going to stop trying to win the Hand of God. And I kind of found myself at with a loss of direction after
Mm-hmm.
that. And so I haven't played many games at the beginning of January. However, I knew I had a lesson today, and last night I went on to OGS to try and get a rated game, believe it or not. But I couldn't get one, and I lost patience, and I decided to go to Fox. And I haven't played on Fox in a long time. And I opened up my Buzzsaw account, which is 5Q, and I played 2 games. The first one I should have lost, but my opponent left um, when he was ahead. I don't know why. He must have gotten disconnected or bored. And I won that one by forfeit. And the second one, I actually won legit. And so I felt good about that. And so right now, I think I have 5 wins in a row on the 5K account, and I don't have any losses. And so what I'm thinking about doing is starting to play more on Fox so that
Mm-hmm.
I have stuff for you to review. Um, the first game was funny as all heck.
As Fox games tend to be. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Still take open corners.
Okay. Yes, I should have that. I was like at a loss for a strategy.
The strategy is ignore what they're doing, go to basics.
Right, right, exactly.
Yeah, the problem here is now this top left corner is intimidating.
Right.
Not a huge deal though. Um,
I wanted to break it up. I knew how big it was, and I knew that that's the standard approach to the 3-3.
well, looks like it's correct. It's as good as anything, I guess. Maybe pincer.
Hmm. Yeah. And this group did not die, which I was happy about.
That's good. This you're still connected, yeah?
I guess I am. I suppose I could like play E11.
Maybe. I think I would jump, then do like that. Because I think the big key here is, I think we need to notice that this stone can be counterattacked.
Okay, yeah. Of course, I'm not seeing my opponent's weakness.
Right.
Yeah, and you know what? I have a feeling that playing on Fox might be a good way for me to start trying to focus on my opponent's weaknesses because they play so crazy that I might be more likely to see a weakness
Mm.
than I would be in a civilized game.
So it's good that you're alive here, but notice how cramped you are while you
I
Black
know.
Cat Prophet.
I know.
That's because we're not counterattacking. Okay, so you're still winning because 3 Shamaris is greater than a 3/3. So you're still ahead. Okay, okay.
I should have nobied.
Yeah, crosscut's typically Nobi. Maybe here?
Yeah. Right, because it's the weaker stone.
I wouldn't give up one of my stones, but okay. You just push. This cut doesn't go anywhere.
Okay. True.
This is a mistake. There's no reason to do that.
Okay.
Could go attack. One-point jump.
Yep.
Don't armpit it. Armpits stink. Stinky armpits. This is playing a big move instead of offense, which I know you don't see offense.
I know. I'm trying. And the more often you point it out to me, the more likely I am to see it at some point in the future.
Eventually, we'll be able to see it, and then you'd be like the attacking queen. Yep. Not quite. I think you gotta. It's a very awkward situation. I want to go here, but I can't. So maybe this is the wrong Nobi. Maybe you should Nobi here.
Right.
But they still cut you off. It's a tricky move. We could go here. That gives life in the corner, though.
Yep.
Maybe it's fine. I think it might be fine. Problem here is they can Atari like this. And then connect. Or do like that. Then your stones are sad. Okay, running away is good. 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 We could attach right here because of the kick shape.
Right.
Okay, just stay connected.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
I think it's fine because
Well, I need to live somehow with these stones once they
right.
got cut off.
So you can do that now.
Ah. Yeah, I would not have seen that.
This is again the weakness to the kick shape.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and now that you've got J6, even if they do the peep, it's still pretty nice. That's why this is not a huge deal, because you're getting strength to counterattack. I don't like this Atari. Because you lose your future options here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like you lose all the future potential when you do that. So this is a bad Atari, I think. Yeah, the problem here and here is that you're not counterattacking. Your defense locally is fine, but you're not counterattacking. The next move I would probably be something in here or something in here. These would be the invasion moves. This is an armpit hit again. Here.
Okay, yes, that's good. Oh, by the way, you may recall that my problem with Fox is that I can't download my games.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody gave me a website that I can go to and I can download my games.
Is that what's it called?
I think, let's see, Gone.com or something.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Gone. It's not .com though. It's let's see. I can find it because I saved the link.
Yeah, it's in our Discord.
It's glme.at.
GL.
GLME.at.
There we go. Yeah, and then this you do your dashboard and Fox.
Yeah, so I just put in my my name, and it gives me the downloads. Yeah, with integration, you type in Buzzsaw.
Yeah.
And then generate charts. And after that, latest results, click latest results. And then I downloaded those two games. Because when I went there to play, I didn't know about this. And then I posted about how I had played on one of the BenQ channels. I posted how I had played two games, and I posted screen captures of the ending positions. And I said that the reason I was posting screen captures is I can't download my games. And somebody posted a link to this site, well, told me to go to this site. And I was just amazed because this is the solution to my problem. It's the only problem I have with Fox.
That's good.
Yeah.
I want to know how they get the feeds right here for all this stuff. Because I couldn't find any RSS feeds. Because I've looked into doing this as well. I don't know how they're doing it. Maybe we should just like embed embed this site in Samego Dragon. So that way other people can use it. It's a nice site. I quite like it.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like is that there's a lot of nice sites out there, like Go Magic, Gome, but there's no like one site that hosts all of them. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's nice that you have that though.
Yeah, it means that I will be likely to go back to Fox and play because I can instantly download my games. Now, I used to know how to edit the SGF file so it would behave appropriately, and I had forgotten how to do that. So these SGF files are uploaded exactly as they came to me from Fox.
Can you not just click on the game information on?
Well, score estimate will not function without editing the game info.
And that is because of Comey, right?
Yeah, it's because yes, it's because of the Comey being incorrect in the game info. And so I used to just go in and edit that, and I just didn't bother with it this time. I just uploaded it.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can just change it right here.
Didn't realize that.
Yeah, you can even set the ranks. Yeah, all I have to do is just change the Komi. Black by 7.5. Yeah, if you just change the Komi, then you can use the score estimator just fine. Just the game information. And let's see, you were 5Q, right?
I'm 5Q, and I don't know whether my opponent was 5Q or not.
They're probably
Um,
5Q. You see? Now it's updated.
Sometimes, sometimes the ranks aren't the same, and then there's absolutely no Komi at all. And so there can be draws.
Mhm.
And like sometimes it's like 2 ranks apart. I've even seen 3 ranks apart, but I won't play those
On
games.
Fox, usually it's the same rank. I think now you should be starting endgame.
Okay.
So here,
Yep.
you can do this as well. Getting pretty close to endgame, I think. Yeah, everyone's a little too obsessed with the center. You do have to watch the eyes on your group, though. It's a close game considering you weren't very comfortable with the Tengen and stuff. But it just shows how far ahead you are. Did you check your cutting point?
I guess not there. No, unfortunately. It's a
Well,
good thing that
they peeped, so definitely got to check the cut, and the cut definitely works.
right. Right.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't fix that cutting point. Here, you got to be careful. What if they let you in?
Right.
You're probably okay. So it's probably bad for Black to do that, but just always double check. This is a pretty big peep.
It is.
There we go.
That turned out a little tricky.
Yeah. Go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is because you played this, but this has a double peep. You could have played here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all about the cutting points. You have better in-game than they do. Clearly.
That's good to know.
That one is Gote. Not sure why you played it. There we go. Now we're playing Sente again. Sure. Your opponent is very scared. This one you didn't read. You just assumed.
Yeah, I did spend a little time with it.
Oh, you did?
And then I said, I did spend a tiny little bit of time with that. Not enough, apparently. And I just kind of threw up my hands
Ah.
and played the chicken move.
Is it easier to see now?
Okay, so then obviously I have to answer that. And after I answer it, then I guess it's going nowhere.
It's just a ladder. And then
Yeah.
if they do this, maybe you thought it was a wedge, but it's not because it was an Atari.
Yeah.
It looks scarier than it is, but at the end of the day, it's just a ladder. So if you can realize that it's just a ladder, you'll have to do it. But okay, understandable. Oh no! Oh no, you got tricked. Disconnect.
Right.
Oops. Oops. You almost died.
Yeah. See, at this point, I knew I was losing this game, and there wasn't really anything for me to do to gain a big advantage or kill anything.
Hmm.
So I just figured I was finishing this game, and I could have just resigned. But it's a damn good thing I didn't resign because he went away and I won it on time.
Hmm. No, I think finishing the game's fine because it's still like close enough to finish. It's not 35-point loss.
Right.
23. Yeah, I think it's fine to finish it. I'm not sure why they left, but um, counterattacking and more go problems. The ladder go
Yep.
problem. That would be a ladder go problem. So we can add that to the homework. Did you do the homework last
Okay.
night from?
You know what? I don't recall specifically doing the specific homework, but I have done a load of Go problems in
That's
the
good.
last couple of weeks. I completed every level 1 problem, and I completed every level 2 problem, and I'm
Wow.
working my way through every level 3 problem right now. I'm staying away from the level 4 problems because we've been using that level to do a little Tsumigo together.
Mm-hmm. How many is that?
And I will probably get back to working on the campaign, which I know you wanted me to do.
So you did a 1,600 problems.
Yeah.
Ooh, where are you on the leaderboard then? I can just do. How do I get to the leaderboard?
You got to go through the hamburger to get to the leaderboard.
Hey, there you are. 2,000
Yeah.
puzzles. Nice.
Yeah, all in 1 month.
Yeah, you might get to first this month. Will this be the first time doing the
That's
top 3?
amazing. I didn't realize. You know what? The funny thing is, I got to second, and I was so far away from the first place that I stopped thinking about I I stopped thinking about competing for first. And now I'm actually pretty close. So if I work my way through level 3, I can definitely get to first place.
Yeah, as long as they don't start fighting you for it.
Well, they might. You see, the thing is, they may not even be paying attention anymore. They.
Maybe.
So I could try, but I figured I was pretty happy with second place.
Pick up some milk. Yeah, nice. Top 3. Yeah, top 3 is really good. All right, let's look at the other game.
Now, this is a legit game. It was a relatively civilized game, and I'm very proud of the fact that I killed the lower right attempt at invasion later, and I kept he kept throwing stones into my area on the right later,
Mm-hmm.
and I kept him dead, got myself a nice lead, and held on to it.
I want to say this is bigger.
Yeah, and this is my new opening.
Yeah. I am wrong. What?
I was 1 move off the AI move.
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Well, at least now I know for the future that if I want to reinforce the right side, that I should be playing 1 stone lower.
Why not third line?
Because Ben likes me to play the 4th line.
I mean, fourth line's better, but that's more like 5Q plus.
Right.
Okay. Surround.
Okay.
Then what are you worried about?
Well, let's see. What I don't know what white does. I should have just played it. Would white just play d9, but then I'd Hana hit the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't that bad. That one's a little bit chicken. Just keep going.
Okay. Go for thickness.
That looks decent, I think. Maybe. Oh, really, whites? Did you check the cut?
You know what? It's really interesting because later on I saw the cut, but I failed to catch the second move I should have made. And
Mm.
so, like, that was really bad. But I did look at this game afterwards, and I saw that AI wanted that move, and I I didn't see it. And when I finally did see it, I didn't play it right.
Mm. I don't think these moves are like all that important. You can just jump.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay. All right. Now it's attack time. If you really want immediate profit, you technically can do this. Yep, good. Possible.
It's interesting because AI wanted white to play at p8,
Mm-hmm.
and when white didn't, I mean, I just felt like if Hane at the head of 2 is good, well, Hane twice at the head of 2 has to be better.
Yeah, I think your attack's going well so far. The question is, are you making profit from this attack? Answer is
Well, I am over there. Yeah, I am.
yep.
And of
Profit.
course, I'm not really so much seeing it as an attack as that I'm trying to keep what I've got.
Do you think white can ignore it?
Uh, no, white can't ignore that.
Then it's an attack.
Okay, it's an attack.
If white can't ignore you without like severe risk, it's an attack.
Okay.
I really wish you would cap. Gotta learn to love
Yes.
cap.
You know, it's so funny. In a lesson with Ben yesterday, I played a cap. And he said, well, why did you play that? I said, well, Clausius wants me to cap more.
Nice.
So I actually did cap in a previous game.
Nice. Is he gonna start streaming more? I only see him stream like once in a while.
He's streaming on Sundays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern
Oh,
time.
just once a week?
Once a week so far, but he has plans to increase.
Hmm. What does this do?
That's a territorial move.
Oh no. In the center?
Yeah.
Cut.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, I think you got more points. This should be fine.
Did you fix? No, you got to fix the. Yeah, fix that, Comey. Okay, so basically, when it tells you insufficient permissions, it means it's going to change it for you, but it's not going to change it in the file, right?
I guess. I don't know. As long as I can see it, though. Looks like you're up by
Right.
16.
Yeah, so I'm ahead.
Oh,
So
fudge.
I was comfortably ahead, and I don't think that I got at all behind in this game.
Yeah, you got profit from the attack. So because you're already winning. Why does it do that?
Yeah, I know. It takes you all the way to the end instead of back to where you were.
So as long as you play a good endgame, I think you're fine.
Okay, let's see how I do.
Okay, you're staying alive. Just net.
Yep, that's better.
A better
Yep,
habit. Just net.
yep.
Too many chicken moves. Okay, this is big. Nope, we're in endgame now. Go down.
Right. Better.
Because there's no center left.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're late on the endgame. What do you do to kill it?
I'm going to. Oh, um, well, you're trying to tell me that I should kill it from the second line,
Yep,
right?
there's no escape route.
Okay. All right. Sure.
If there's no escape route, you can just kill it.
Instead, yeah, instead I did that. Okay.
I mean, this is fine.
And I
This
did
killed it
kill it.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, still dead. Good, 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 good. This is small. Here.
Yeah. And by the way, I think maybe I should be playing a territorial move at the top.
Not yet. The second line's bigger first.
Okay.
Get the second line stuff before you go to the top.
Yeah. Well, white got that move before me.
Right, but this threatens the same amount that white got.
Okay.
Not to mention that, so already I've made up what I just got. I made up the 6 points because I only got 6, maybe 9 points.
Right.
Now it's less than 9, and I've already taken away just as much. Yeah, it's not big enough yet. Second line stuff first. Oh, maybe here. I don't know. Second line stuff first is bigger. Really? Hey, you found it.
Now, yes, and I played the wrong next move. That was
Uh,
stupid. Yes, I should have known better.
yeah,
I
this
mean,
is the
after
crane's
all,
dust.
if I had just counted the liberties and imagined that Blackstone there and counted what the liberties would have been, it would have been obvious. But I didn't.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so now he decides to try and make something happen here. And I do manage to keep from losing anything.
What's the way the stone can live? What do you
If
have to
it
make sure
connects,
that it's
if it connects to the stones in the corner. So I suppose I had to play T6.
no? The only because T6 is dead. The corner's dead,
Yeah, I know the corner's dead.
so you don't have to worry about it connecting.
Okay, so
It's more of
well, it has
the only way things can live in here is if there's a cutting point.
right. So I should worry about my cutting point.
Right. So probably like this.
Yeah,
Don't give more cutting points.
right.
Good. Tech from the second line. Nope. Fix the cut.
Right.
Fix the cut. Fix the cut.
Yep, yep. Fix the cut.
Fix the cut. Yep. Nice. Is this Gote? This one's Gote's.
Probably.
You gotta go that one. Your opponent really likes playing these without reading. Eh. I really like
Okay.
solid shapes when That's the only chance for them to live.
Right.
That was big, but not the biggest. Yep, push, push. Nobi.
Right.
Doesn't look like there's life in there. I'm looking at this, but I don't see life. Almost, but not quite. Okay, yeah. What? That's the only thing left to do?
Well, actually, I didn't want to get into the position where there was going to be a throw in
Mhm.
and then an Atari from the outside, and I was going to be short on liberties.
Yeah, you have enough liberties now, so you just need to not forget. So I think it's more you were worried that you would forget.
Yes, exactly.
It's
I've been known
not
to
a good
forget.
reason. Not a good reason. This is a half point go. This is super small.
Okay.
They really want to live in the right.
I know. And it got to the point where now they're trying
Chicken
to
move.
make it so that I don't have two real eyes. And I think, but it worked out okay for me.
It'll still be I versus no I.
Yeah.
So this to me feels like a chicken move. Because if you're worried about the cut, it's just go here.
Okay.
If you're worried about the two eyes, then go here.
True. And the thing is that N16 is always going to be an I anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I shouldn't have been worried.
As long as it's I versus no I, you shouldn't be worried. But actually, it's... yeah, you shouldn't be worried. It's
No,
a
shouldn't
chicken
be
move.
worried.
Chicken moves, chicken moves, chicken moves. You don't have to respond at all. Yeah, I think you're misunderstanding. Like, both of you are misunderstanding how eyes work. It's two eyes. Like, there's no way around it. It's two eyes.
Right. Yeah. Well, the reason I was misunderstanding is I wasn't seeing N16 as an I. And of course, because I already have an I on the right side, there's no way that he's going to be able to make me fill the N16, right?
Yeah, there would be a self-Atari to force Black to kill it.
Right.
What is this?
What it is I was thinking that, oh, okay, he's probably not going to accept scoring, so it's Chinese. I'll just wait until he's ready. So I played there, and then he went to scoring.
Okay. Just pass. I think it's fine.
Because on Fox, I think they like it if it's their idea to go to scoring.
I guess so.
If
Play the mental game.
If you ask to go to scoring, they usually say no. So,
I just pass. I don't really ask.
oh, nobody passes on Fox.
I do, and then they go to automatic scoring or whatever. But okay.
You either ask to go to automatic scoring or you play. You only get 3 passes anyway, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So nobody passes.
I don't know. I guess I never run into an issue at 5-9 or 6-9. I think they just accept that I know that my cutting points don't work. Okay, not a bad game. What's the result?
I knew you wouldn't like the move at G12.
by 15. I think the big thing is you got profit from the attack.
Good.
Yeah, attacking for profit, and you just win when that happens. Now, unfortunately, you weren't on the outside, which is what we're trying to learn how to do. But in this case, it was fourth line territory, and fourth line territory is okay. But I'm worried that, like, I don't think you saw that as attacking. You saw it as just getting territory.
No, I didn't really see it as attacking. I saw it as protecting my territory.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Okay. So we still have over an hour.
Right. And we do have a Go Magic game. Um,
Okay.
and actually, you know, there's two other things that we could do too, which is we can eh, when this is over, we can do some more of the sorting that we were doing
Okay.
during the last lesson.
We can do that. I really want to see. I want to trying to think of how I can get you to attack more, but other than just playing games, I don't know how to do it.
Well, I really think that you watching me play and giving me some advice during the game, even if it's just pointing out my opponent's weaknesses, so that like I would get instant feedback on a weakness I didn't see on my own,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
I think we
And
need
by the
to.
way,
Yep.
this guy, um, this guy plays in EYD, and I recognized his name. There was a time at which I was playing in EYD and AYD both,
Mm-hmm.
and I played him a couple of times in EYD.
Nice. So you're winning already by a point.
I lost this game.
Well, so far your opening is perfect. Too soon, I think. I think you need this move. Oh, it's Tiger's Mouth. Yeah, you. White has a weak group here, and you have a cutting point. So if you
Yes.
can fix your cutting point in Sente by attacking, then it's going to be better. Cap! Hey, there you go.
And that's yeah, I thought of you when I did that.
Yay. What's the response to an elephant?
I should do a knight's move. So it's either N10 or P9.
Oh, 9. Yeah.
Oh, 9.
And you're starting to group. So the 1, 2, 3, does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then you're just going to sacrifice that stone on the outside. So does all of this make sense?
Yeah.
And this is kind of like a middle game Joseki, where you poke the elephant, and the response to the elephant is a nice move. Um, I want defense. I like defense here because you're kind of floating. Hey, nice. This is good. The problem is this doesn't have a base.
You're right about that.
Remember what I said about 2 space into 2 space?
Yes, I do remember.
You got to be careful with this because there is a crosscut.
Right. Okay, I better be careful about that.
It might be okay right now, but just be careful of the crosscut. Okay, now it's fixed.
And now he fixed it.
Hey, you do know the through stuff.
If I recall, this didn't work out for me. I didn't handle it well.
Ah,
You
because
have
you
to
went there.
do B18.
I think like this.
Okay.
You want a tiger's mouth? The easier one is just the slide.
Okay.
I think the slide is the easier one. Over here, they do that. This is not live, right? That's alive. Because they can't take the eye here because of that. But if they go here, they can't take the eye. Because it's a tiger's mouth. I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to be the easiest. I think this is the easiest variation. Yeah, that's fine. Just more practice. The fact that you did it and you learned from it is fine. I mean, I'm doing the same thing. Excuse you?
Oh, you know what's interesting? Later, when I had Sente, I came back to make it live.
Why didn't he just kill you?
But I expected him to kill me, and he didn't.
How odd.
And so I did come back to make it live. At least I think I did, if I recall correctly. Wasn't that long ago, I should remember.
This move hurts a lot.
Oh, yes.
This is in the net shapes. Have you seen the bamboo nets?
Oh, I'm very familiar with the breaking the bamboo. I love it.
Yeah. So I think you have to go. You have to go like right here. Maybe like this. Yeah, and then if you can get this shape. And this doesn't look like it's going to work. Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a double Atari. This is going to be eye versus no eye. Here, 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 here. Here, here. The self Atari for block. You're just dead. Huh. So you should have attached.
Okay.
I think it's fine. This is way beyond your reading here. I think this is way beyond your reading. I think White just got lucky with the cutting point. Yeah, I think White just got lucky here with the cutting point. Probably nothing to stress about too much. Oh, White didn't know the bamboo shape. That's nice. And you got the big move. Yeah, you can just completely outplay your opponent here. Your opponent didn't know how to read it either. So even if they got lucky with the cutting point, they didn't know how to follow it up at all.
Right.
Okay, nice. Probably topside next.
Okay.
Maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yep. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's not a big deal if you take Sente. Take Sente, and it's not a big deal. Because it's just 2 stones. It's not worth Sente.
True.
But if they take it in Sente, then now they just got 2 stones for free. That's a big difference. The top side first.
Thefridgeful just subscribed for 5 months.
Yeah, now you're getting into this ramped center life stuff. If you find yourself in the cramped center life, it means you didn't counterattack.
Right.
I want to say clamp is the better shape.
Yeah, this was unfortunate.
Go down.
Okay.
It's the corner, so it's different. Are we in in-game? I think we're in in-game. As long as we're not going to die. Throw in first if you're going to do that. That way, the descend is Sente. But if they're going to ignore it, never mind. Why here? That doesn't make any sense.
I think it's another instance of me worrying about a shortage of liberties.
Yeah. But it's not even a shortage of liberties. Because it's a cut.
Right.
So this is just wrong. Endgame, endgame, endgame. There we go. Fine. Endgame, yeah. 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 There's our endgame. This one you can go here.
Okay.
It just, that way you have a chance for another point. It's just a free point, so may as well. Well, you got it anyway. Who knows? Because they should have connected like right here. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I want to say it's another point, but maybe I'm wrong. You said you lost?
Yeah.
By how much?
I can't remember. I think it might have been in the neighborhood of 20.
20?
I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, it is in the neighborhood of 20.
You played your thickness with an extension, right? White destroyed the right. Where's the profit?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the issue, is the right side got destroyed without profit.
Right. Right.
Yeah, this shape doesn't help you. That's probably what you were after. So you started the attack good. It's just more follow-up. So more practice is basically it. Because no, remember, like you didn't get that.
Right.
So you lost all your value on the right side. So just more practice attacking. That's kind of what it boils down to. Keep practicing attacking, so more games is black against Fox players.
Well, it's very hard to get a game as black on Fox. They don't get black, they just go away.
Really?
Most of the time. Yeah.
That's silly. Kids, I guess. Either way, just as much as you can play games, and you'll improve your attacking.
Yeah. I'll do more games on Fox.
Do we want to do a game of Shadowgo?
Oh, well, we could. Yeah, we could do a game of Shadowgo. We've got an hour.
I think it'd be better if we played someone in chat, simply because you might not get black, and I think we need to work on your black opening.
Oh, okay. right.
So is there a 5Q in chat?
No, wait a second. I'm not 5Q. But you want me to play a 5Q?
OGS 9 to 5Q? Yeah, 9 to 5. Amaranth is volunteered.
Okay. All right. So let's see. It's Amaranth's 99, correct? So let's see. I can send a challenge. Let me.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go use restroom real quick.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Challenge. Okay. We'll wait for Clausius to be back. And I've got it set for no handicap, automatic Comey, my color black.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
All right.
Game started.
Okay.
Just play your opening.
Have a good game.
$20.
Yeah. We've got an hour. We've got an hour.
20 minutes plus 30 seconds times 5 is like 2 or 3 hours.
We are not. You really seriously think that we're even going to get to Bioyumi? And if we don't get as far as we'd like to go, then I'll simply resign and you can tell us about the game. I mean, so now is Amaranth listening, or is he
Uh-huh.
not? So this opening, it's not like it's working super, but it's not bad either. It's just like, it's fine. It's like, works as well as any other opening.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty nice opening for you to learn.
It's kind of cool because nobody has ever seen it before. Unless they play me and then they see it. The people in Benkyo League are quite used to it by now. Hmm.
You don't want your extension?
What's that?
You-
Oh, well, I figured I'd go back for that in a while.
Okay,
Up, too late.
that's fine. Make a base while taking a base.
Yes. I think in this case I want to approach it from there.
Okay.
No. I'll go low this time.
No, don't. You want to go high. the top right is influence, so you needed to go high.
Okay, well, too bad.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
man.
we're in middle game. So what's the first thing we think about?
Well, first of all, we have to ask if there's a weak group. Well, first of all, we ask if I've got a weak group. I don't have a weak group.
Okay.
And then we ask if the opponent has a weak group. And the two stones on the right side, they're not exactly weak. I'd say they'd
They're
be
uncomfy.
weak. Well, I'd say they'd be weak if my black stone was at R5.
Yeah, they're still
But,
uncomfortable though.
So they're uncomfortable. And other than that, I don't think there's anything.
All right, how do we bully him?
Um,
One of my attacking shapes.
Okay. Well, we can, well, we can cap at P10.
Either cap is fine, but yeah, sure. Cap it.
Okay, cap it.
Cap it, cap. All right, and
Right.
do you know the Vita point?
I think I've heard you say to throw a stone in at Q8.
Yeah, just throw a stone in and see what they do.
What's that?
Throw a stone in at Q8 and see what they do.
Exactly, yeah. So.
See, it always trips them up.
Right.
Okay, so now
Now-
we can make a plan.
Well, I think I probably ought to Q7 now to at least cut off the one stone.
We can try, sure. All right, elephant.
Okay,
What's the
now
response?
elephants. Yeah, the elephant eye keep. So it's either P13 or O12. I think O12 might be better
Okay.
because I've got 3 stones that are not exactly strong, and the O12 stone is closer to those. What do
Okay.
you think?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
When you do this one though, and they push, you don't want to sacrifice the stone. So in this case, you're not going to sacrifice. So you're going to Nobi
I'm gonna Nobi. Yep, that's what I would have done.
because you don't want to give them the extra eye space.
Right. Okay.
Don't get
Well,
cut.
yes. Yeah. Well, what I have to respond to that at P9.
Mhm.
Okay. I am not interested in giving up those 2 stones right now.
Mhm.
Hmm. I I don't think that playing at P6 makes a lot of sense, but I'm getting some nice influence towards the center, so maybe Atariing at O7 makes some sense.
Sure. Surrounding things is good.
All right. Um, well, mm, the move I want to make is O4.
Touch Nobi.
What did you say?
Touch Nobi.
Yeah.
Okay. You could also consider the Hane.
Yeah. I considered the Hane, but
It's fine. You're still surrounding. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're surrounding the group.
okay.
Okay, this one might be a little tricky for you.
Well, if I block and then he Ataris, of course, I could take the Ko, but I don't know whether I want to do that. And then if I just answer the Atari, then he gets to Atari at N5, and then he's out. So
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe I should just Nobi. At N7.
Q players and their hatred of Ko's.
What's that?
I say Q players and their hatred of Ko's.
Oh, you want me to take the Ko, huh?
Well, not quite, but yeah. I
do.
would play N6
You would play N6. Okay, well then let's just do that and see what happens.
because I'm not afraid of the Ko.
I hate Ko.
Yeah, you and every other Q player.
I hate Ko with a passion.
Those are fun.
Okay, so now of course we take the Ko.
Yep. It's a pretty easy co.
Okay.
Just
So
surround.
interesting. Yeah, just surround. So then I play N5.
Disconnect.
And now I play O8, and well, he is surrounded.
That's the difference of fighting co versus not fighting co, is it's still surrounded. And surrounding
Right.
is important, so you aren't supposed to back down from the co. Because if you back
Okay.
down from the co, they would not be surrounded.
Okay. That's interesting.
But the co, like, I think the co's easy as long as you're not scared of it. But I think a lot of players see a co and they're like, well, abort.
That would be me.
But yeah, the co's this co is pretty easy. The big key is just keep them surrounded.
Okay.
Okay, shoulder hit. What's the response?
Uh, well, I can play either D10 or I can play C9. Do you see an advantage to one over the other?
Um, Not really. They're both fine, I think.
Okay, then I'm going to go for C9. All right,
Slide.
at this point, I want to play E11.
E11. E11? Why?
Why? Well, it seems to be the right shape.
No? Why do you need shape there?
Maybe not. So, is this a Tanukiable position?
No, you're supposed to slide after this.
I'm supposed to slide.
B7.
Oh,
Like in the
okay.
top right, you see how N18 is a slide?
Okay, fine. Got it.
The same idea.
This is interesting. I'm picking up some stuff. You see, this is the kind of thing I need. I need instant reinforcement, instant correction on my ideas.
AI almost always wants to slide. Because it keeps your access into the left.
Yeah, we ought to do more of this playing, especially if I'm not producing a lot of games.
But you see on the top right, the shape is like, it looks like a shoulder hit and then push and then slide.
Oh, yes, I see. Yes.
The same shape as the left. What do you think White's going to do?
Um, I don't know. Maybe try to make some territory on the bottom, or finish off their lower left corner.
Okay, let's say they go for the bottom. What's the next thing to do?
Ah, I don't know.
Well, don't forget the questions. Are there any weak groups?
Okay, well, first of all, when you say if they go for the bottom, what kind of move do you think they're going to make to go for the bottom? So, because that'll give me an idea.
Well,
of,
you said they might go for the bottom, so I'm following your logic. So where do you think they would go for the bottom?
They'd make the move you hate, which is J3.
J3? No, that's your two space thing. Your favorite two space jump.
Yeah.
No, the move that you would hate is probably N4.
Oh, N4. Okay, so you think they might want to play N4?
No, I don't think it's a good move, but that would be the move that you hate. Like, you would hate getting cut, right?
I wouldn't like it, no.
All right. J3 is a nothing.
So then maybe I should be looking to play M3.
No, I didn't say that.
No. Well, white likes it.
Okay.
So now I should be protecting the cut.
Sure.
Yeah. And okay, there's 3 ways to protect it. And one of them is, once and done, which is to play M4. Or I can play N3, or I can play M4.
If you're making a tiger's mouth, there needs to be a secondary purpose. What's the secondary purpose?
There's no secondary purpose, so I should just
N3 secondary purpose is also protecting your base.
Well, that's true. Yes, it's territorial.
No, base is not territory. Base is ice space.
True. So then I'll do N3 because I do want to protect that.
Yeah, it has to have a secondary purpose, and in this case, the secondary purpose is protecting your ice space. Okay, don't get cut.
Right.
Okay, and now you have Sente. What do we think about first?
Do I have a weak group?
Uh-huh.
And the answer is no.
Do they have a weak group?
Well, there's the 2 stones sticking to me on the left, but they're not exactly weak.
Is the right side alive?
Well, no. Well, wait a second. It's got so much eye space.
Can you solve it?
Well, let's see. If I play S11 and they play S10 and I play S5 and they play S6, I think they've got enough space.
You think or you know?
Let's see.
What's the shape on the inside?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think they've got enough space.
Go ahead and play it out.
Okay.
Do your S11 and S5.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's free for you to play it out. Keep pushing. There's nothing else to do. They gotta block it at some point.
So let's see. I guess that's fine. Now I've got a monkey jump from either direction.
The monkey jump is in game.
I know that. But can it also sometimes be used to kill?
Yes,
To
but
reduce eye space?
you would check the higher lines before the lower lines when you're trying to take the eye space.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's an easier move than the monkey jump, for sure.
Uh, well, there is S9. Now, the thing is that S10 actually makes it so that R9 can never be an I, right?
Mhm.
So that might make sense to play.
I don't really think it matters as long as you're reducing eye space. You're not going to read it perfectly.
No.
So just reduce eye space. Okay?
All right. Now, I think T8.
What is the size of the eye? What's the shape of the eye?
It's actually, the eye is actually a square 4,
Uh-huh.
which is actually dead,
Uh-huh.
right? So all I really have to do now is to contain white.
Uh-huh.
So I'd say P13.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I've got to play P11. I've got 3 liberties. 1, 2, 3. Now, I don't want him to get out, but I've got to be careful about that group. Now, if I play N11, and he plays Q13, that threatens a double Atari, but I can P14, and then I don't think he can get out. I don't think that me playing N12 is good enough. But maybe it is. Because let's see, if I play N12 and he plays N8, well, I can Atari the single stone. I don't know. Do you like N12 or do you like N11 better?
I like that you're reading.
I am.
You're taking your time to read. Because rushing through this is how you normally play, I think.
Right, right. So, and
What's the most connected shapes that you can come up with?
I
Because
think
life is through cutting point, right?
N12 then, I think.
What about O13, just connecting the cut?
O13. Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that.
That's the first one you should consider. Just don't get cut.
That's a good idea. Okay, let's do that.
Wait, we have to read it.
Oh, well, too late for that.
You have to read it more than one move. But it's the first move to consider is just connect. Anything go wrong if you just connect? Everyone wants to be fancy. No one wants to just connect. The just connect is right more times than it's wrong. What do you think White's gonna play?
Well, hey, that's what I kind of thought. That's what I kind of thought. So now, I got to keep from getting captured here. And
I don't think you're ever gonna find this move. It's a
well-
basic move, technically.
all right. Well, one thing I can do is I can play N8 to get out. Another thing I can do is play M8 for a ladder. See. I don't think that's going to work. Maybe. And M8 is a loose ladder or a loose net. But if I play M8 and White okay, if I play M8 and White plays M7, then I can play N8 and I'm at least one move farther out. And if they play, okay.
You're missing something simple.
I'm missing something simple.
Yeah, there's a very easy answer. You just have to remember your basic shapes.
Remember my basic shapes. Well, I'm not saying it. If it's not M8 or N8 or N7, I'm not seeing it.
What's N7? N7 is a white stone.
Well, sorry. Well, if it's not N8 or M8 or M7, I'm not seeing it.
Okay. What is M7?
The ladder.
Does a ladder work?
Well, I don't know.
Trace the lines with your finger.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Just zigzag through the lines.
Well, the white stone will hit the, uh, will end up at E15, so I guess it does work.
Okay. And your objective is to connect, right?
Right, right.
So if you can just ladder the cutting stone.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Okay, that's a ladder breaker.
Okay.
And I can, let's see, if I play M9, then, or I can just take.
Good habit is usually just take it.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
You could be fancy here, but meh. And
Okay.
no need for all the fancy reading if there's just a ladder.
Now, I've got 25 seconds of basic time left because I used a lot of it on this.
Yeah, but look how far ahead you are.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so now I'm going to have to move faster in the near future.
Okay, if you have to move faster for the rest of the game, all you have to do is your favorite thing, which is play defense and in-game.
Right.
And then you can't lose, right?
I hope not.
Just play defense and in-game and you can't lose. All because we surrounded the weak group.
Pretty amazing, actually. All right, now. All right. At this point, if I play, you see, white's getting quite a big area there in the center. And if I play K7, that's a reduction on that.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
Simple, which should be fine for the rest of the game. You only needed to attack once, and now you did. So now you just play simple.
Okay, so yeah, so basically white's now playing moves to live.
Okay.
And I think maybe
10, 9.
okay.
Why are we responding?
Because I'm in BO
Does their move do anything to you? Is a yes or no question.
No,
If no,
no.
then just find a big move.
And actually what I wanted to do was I wanted to play H7. So maybe maybe the next move. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to play H7 as a reduction. Unless you have anything to draw to my attention that I
Can you
should
die
do.
anywhere? Can you be cut anywhere?
No.
Okay,
no,
then play your big move.
Okay.
As long as their move doesn't attack you, just play a big move. Does it attack you?
Okay. It does.
Okay, then just fix. It's a pretty easy game once you're this far ahead.
Right.
Just don't take any unnecessary risk. Does this attack you?
Not exactly. No, it does not. No,
Okay,
it does
play a
not
big move.
attack me. Take a big move. Well, I'm moving out here.
You really like this nice move.
Yeah, I do.
Just turn is usually better. Is this attacking you? Yep.
And the cut doesn't work. Okay.
Does it attack
That
you?
was a good. Nope.
Okay, big move. Do endgame. Endgame, 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 endgame. Does this attack you?
No, it does not attack me.
Endgame. They ignored your endgame move.
I know. All right.
Nine.
You can't push any more on the bottom. Okay, defense first. You're not following through your in-game moves.
Oh. Um.
The bottom's not done.
Oh. Okay. So should I just like continue to go at K2 or
Just keep jumping.
keep jumping?
Yeah.
Well, if I jump again,
10.
well,
9.
let's see.
Can you be cut?
Okay.
You're connected, yeah.
I'm connected.
You're good to go. Okay, can you go in anymore?
Oh. Well, now I'm starting to worry about shortage of liberties. So, I think not.
Don't forget your first line honeys.
10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
This is not a good spot to lose a BOM period.
Yeah, I know it's not. So,
You could have played H1.
I could have. Okay. But if I did that and then he Atari'd at G1 and I connected and he played J3, yeah, I can connect. Yeah, I would have been okay.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
What's that?
You can still play H1. It's still there.
I can still play H1. Yes, I can.
Okay. Now just connect back.
Okay.
Okay, next in game.
Next end game. Well, uh,
Next in game. Remember, second line is your friend. Second line,
I
first line.
know. I know. Let's see.
Just Nobi. But this is not bad, but this one's a little more Gote. But it's fine. Now White's getting there in game.
Huh. You know what? I don't think I have to answer that.
In game. Stop going to the center. We're still in the first and second line. You love your center moves. Endgame means first and second line.
I know. Well,
Nah, no, you didn't even check. Did you even check if it worked? You could cut or not?
probably not.
You gotta get rid of that instant assuming it works.
I've got this like fear of Bioyomi. I hate it.
Well, you can always just play the defensive move when it says 3, 2, 1. You can always play the defensive move, but for 20 seconds, you could be reading if you can cut it or not.
That's true.
In game.
End game.
Hmm? You had one more. You had 017.
Oh, I got 017. I do have 017.
Yeah, get all of them.
Wait a second. Okay, yes, I do. Right.
All right, now you can go back to the bottom left. All right, next in game.
All right. So there's like, okay, I don't really have access to the second line
Okay.
anymore.
Push borders.
Okay, so I can do that.
Good. Push borders. Remember, we can play the center stuff after the first and second line. The first and second line is really important.
Right. Okay.
And you still have another move in the top. You have
I have another move at the top.
E16.
What did you say?
Ec-
E16.
Yeah, Echo 16. E70? No, E70? You're getting distracted in the center again.
Oh, yeah, of course he's 17.
Okay, now go back to reducing stuff. Don't get distracted. That's not reducing anything.
Well, it's making a little something.
Yeah, you want to reduce stuff.
Okay, I think I have to continue here, though.
Okay. Okay, reduce.
Reduce, 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 reduce. Um, okay, let's see.
Are you checking your cutting point?
I thought it was okay.
You thought or you know?
I, I thought I knew.
Did you read it though?
I thought I did. I looked at it, yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
this is gonna work, isn't it?
Ah! You missed an easy move. It was a net.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Nets and ladders. Nets and ladders. Mhm. Okay, so that was a 6-point net that you missed.
Okay, sorry, I missed the net.
Do you know where the net was?
No, I do not know where the net was because I can't visualize what used to be there.
Hmm. Push, 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 push. Hmm? Why aren't you still pushing?
Um,
Well,
well, I
no,
guess I,
now don't get cut.
right, yes.
So don't get cut is a higher priority, but you weren't cuttable.
Right.
Push, push, push. Push some more. Push some more. That is not pushing anything. That is blocking.
And that is true.
Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Unnecessary, but okay. Push, 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 push. Oh. Mm-hmm. There you go. Now I'm getting the pushes. Now we can make territory. If there's somewhere to make it.
If there's somewhere to make it. I don't think there's any place to really make territory.
Okay, then find the 1-point moves.
10,
um, huh.
9, 8, 7,
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dwyron's reviewing.
What's
Ew.
that?
The Dwyron's reviewing. He live? He is live. Looks like Dwyron's go over your game on stream.
Who's watching? Dwyron?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go.
Interesting.
All eyes on you.
Amazing. Well, I'm pretty used to it, you know. It's been 4 years now.
You can just find any 1-point move that's left.
Well, this is actually a 1-point move. Isn't it? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. No,
Well,
it is. It's technically is. It's fine. Because they can force you to fill at the end of the game.
right.
You're fine. 1-point move. 1, 2. I think there's 2 1-point moves left. Then Dame. Both of which are Sente for white. That's unfortunate. And there's the first one. There's the second one. Awesome, and Jaka. I'm glad you found it helpful.
Okay.
Hey, check for the goose. Check for the goose. Anything that could die.
Anything that could die. Uh,
10, 9,
I don't know.
7, 6,
Okay, if there's nothing, then just fill Dame.
4.
It's
3.
nothing.
You have 1.
Ah,
It's fine. Looks like you're up
Thank
by
you for the
36.
game.
Yeah.
Aha,
Good
that's
game.
interesting. Dwyron was reviewing the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Review started.
I think the important points are going to be on the right. Can you see my screen?
Whoops. Uh-oh, I gotta get back. Okay, on to the review.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just remember the capping move to your friend.
Mhm.
And here we just threw a stone in, that's fine. Remember to the elephant, we respond with the knight, which you did.
Right.
Touch Nobi, block, connect, all basic shapes, and then we just focused on surrounding it. Right? Everything was just about surrounding it. Here you would have played this one, and they would have escaped. So it's kind of an imperfect attack. It's still okay because you're still getting influence, but clearly surrounding it is better. So this is where you can use AI and be like, oh, the AI would have done this to keep it surrounded. So as long as you understand, oh, this was going to keep it surrounded, then you'll understand a new shape or a new tactic.
Right.
This slide is very common, so remember that. Here, watch cutting points. And then the moment like you get Sente again, we went back to keep attacking the weak group. We're just until it's alive, you're going to keep attacking it. You're going to surround it and then reduce space.
It's amazing because I just didn't see it as being that weak. You know?
Yeah, but your opponent doesn't see it either.
Right.
So just reduce the ice space until you can see if it's alive or not.
Right.
And once you know if it's alive or not, then you can make a decision from there. And the stronger you get, the sooner you'll be able to tell. But until you can tell, just surround it. All right, and yeah, this is... It's the plague of the Q levels, I guess. And I don't know, maybe even some Dawn players. But it's just... They're blind to ladders and nets. I don't know why, but this is like the last move that you considered or something. You're like here and then here and trying to...
I did consider it, but I tried to read it and I thought it didn't work. And if I had thought it had worked from the very beginning, then I would have, gone straight to the ladder.
Yeah, kind of zigzag. Use your finger if you have to.
Right.
You can go here, here, here. Use your finger if you have to, but
works. Yeah.
But you cannot miss a basic ladder.
Right.
And that's why we do the Go problems, to just drill ourselves thousands of times, so we never ever miss it.
Sure, just to even see how it starts.
Right. And then
something you don't necessarily notice.
And then right here, just jump. Because remember, Knight's moves and Hane, you have a cutting point. And if we check, this is not a ladder. And it is not a net because of the Atari. So this is very cuttable. So you just jump. But after this, here, this is not cuttable anymore. It's just a net.
Of course. Yeah. Beautiful.
So you would be amazed how many times the player single-digit Qs will miss a net and a ladder. It's very simple responses. There are 20 Q shapes, there are beginner shapes, but they get missed all the time, even at single-digit Q. So you just got to make sure you keep drilling those basic problems, like over and over and over, so that way you never, ever, ever miss a net or a ladder. It's a very large difference. In this case, it was a 6-point difference for just knowing a 20 Q shape.
Right.
So yeah, very large differences. And it just makes I don't know. I can't stress how how much important it is or how important it is. Because you can never miss them. That's kind of the key: is never ever miss a net or a ladder. So we can go ahead and add on. We got 50 ladders, so we'll do also 50 net, but there's not really much point because
Yep.
you're going to do all the problems anyway.
I'll be doing more than I'm going to be doing more than just 50 of them because I'm going to do every single net that there is for level 3. And I'll do every single ladder that there is for level 3. And if there's not 50 of them, well then I'll do them again until I get to 50.
We talked about attacking with your black opening. Remember the cap and remember the response to a elephant is a knight. And then it's just more practice, more practice, more practice.
Yep.
And then we're 5Q Fox.
5Q Fox.
Okay.
I've played 5Q Fox for a while, but I haven't played either.
Yeah.
And
Any
I've got
questions?
nothing but wins on this Fox account right now.
Nice.
There's either 5 or 6 of them.
Nice.
Yep. Okay.
Any
Well, thank you.
questions?
Nope. And thank you very much for the lesson. It was fun, and we'll do this playing again. Maybe next time it'll be 15 minutes of basic.
Yeah. Glad you enjoyed. See you next time.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
All right, and shout out to the lessons. It is buy one, get one free for this month and next month for a moving special. We are raising our savings up because we're about to move soon. So I am offering a buy one, get one free. So if you buy a 6-month bundle pack or a 12-month bundle pack, you'll get twice as many lessons. So if you get a 6 lesson pack for a 6-month pack, you get 2 lessons a month for 6 months instead of 1 lesson a month for 6 months. And the lessons do come with Sumego Dragon. So if you're doing Sumego Dragon, you get several months for free, depending on how many lessons you buy. So if you're interested in the lessons, please check it out. We're going to upload this. And then if you're wanting access to the VODs are just $3 a month, and you can get access to the lesson VODs, which is also on ShowandScoGroup.com. Update that. And all right, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Yeah, hopefully you found it educational and helpful. And with that, let's go ahead and raid bats. And I'll also post a link in YouTube or in chat for the YouTube people. But it's basically twitch.tv/batsgo. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.